Now, let us analyze this argument from a layman's perspective. All right. In the previous videos, we had established that God is something that is infinite, something that cannot be perceived by finite intelligence. And everything material, including the human beings that we see around us, or at least the body and flesh, not the consciousness, at least the body and flesh that we see around is finite. So, God is something that is infinite, and everything else that is material, bone, flesh, the material world that we see around us is finite. So, if we are to contemplate upon this question, what came first? Was it God came? Was it the matter that came first, or God and matter came into existence side by side? So, if you consider the duality or the duality argument, meaning that so the existence, for example, when you let me take this example of hot and cold. Okay, when you say that something is cold, so you are inherently recognizing the existence of hot. So that is why you are saying that this is cold, meaning this is different from something that is hot. So whenever you say that the infinite exists, so that argument in itself agrees that there has to be some existence of finite to distinguish or give existence to finite. I hope that makes sense right now, because it is slightly tricky to understand the nuance that is said over here. So the matter or the material world that we see around is finite, and what we don't seem to perceive is the infinite, and the infinite is something that we call as God. Now remember, in the Nasadiya Haim, I'm going to repeat it in this video. It says, darkness there was, in the beginning all this was a sea without light, the germ that lay covered by the husk, that one was born by the power of heat, that is tapas. Now the power of heat. Okay, so the moment the infinite came into existence, there was an instantaneous outgrowth of the finite as well. So this puts it, so the moment God started existing, at the same moment or at the same instant, there was a spontaneous outgrowth of non-God, that is the finite. Infinite and finite, meaning they both started existing simultaneously.